Hi, welcome back students. We are discussing quadrilateral. In a previous section we discussed introduction of a quadrilateral and some definitions. So today's section I am going to discuss the properties of a parallelogram. Right. So here first property they given here, a diagonal of a parallelogram divides into two congruent triangles. So here ABCD is a parallelogram and BD is the diagonal. So BD is divides a parallelogram into two congruent triangle. So here triangle ABD is there and another triangle BCD. Two triangle are there. We want to show that here these two triangle are congruent to the each other. So consider the two triangle ABD and another triangle BCD. In these two triangle, BD is the common side and AB is a parallel to DC because ABCD is a parallelogram. It means these two angles are equal. These two angles are equal, right? Alternate angles, and similarly these two angles are equal. So these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal and one common side. So in these two triangles, two corresponding angles and one sides are equal, means these two triangles are congruent to the each other by ASA rule. These two triangles are congruent to the each other. So write down here, if ABCD is a parallelogram, then the triangle ABD is congruent to the triangle CBD. Is it clear? So here the diagonal of a parallelogram divides into two congruent triangle. Is it clear? Then the second one, the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. The opposite sides of a parallelogram is equal. Here opposite side means PQ is equal to SR and PS is equal to QR. We want to show the opposite sides are equal. Here we want to show these opposite sides are equal. See, already we proved the diagonal are divides into two congruent triangle, right? Two congruent triangle, it means, so it is a diagonal. It divides a two congruent triangle. Already we proved that these two triangle are congruent to the each other, right? So these two triangle are congruent to the each other means by CPCT, SR is equal to PQ and PS is equal to QR by CPCT, corresponding part of a congruent triangle. Here corresponding parts these two and these two, because here corresponding angle is these two are equal. Here corresponding angle is here means the corresponding sides these two. Is it clear? So here if PQRS is a parallelogram, then PQ is equal to SR and PS is equal to QR, right? If PQRS is a parallelogram means their opposite sides are equal. Is it clear? So well students, the next property, third one, if each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, then it is a parallelogram. So here ABCD is a quadrilateral. So in that quadrilateral, each pair of opposite sides are equal, means here these two are the opposite equal and these two are the equal. Then the opposite sides are equal means this ABCD, quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. So here we will make one diagonal, draw a diagonal. So here two triangle. So these two triangle are congruent because here AB is equal to BC and AB is equal to DC and AD is equal to BC and it is a common side. So these two triangle are congruent to the each other by SSS rule, right? So these two triangle are congruent to the each other means their corresponding parts are equal. So here these two angles are equal, and here these two angles are equal, right? So these two angles are equal. The alternate angles are equal. It means DB is the transverse line, BD is the transverse line, means AD is a parallel to BC. Similarly here also these two are equal, means BD is the transverse line and AB is a parallel to DC, right? So opposite sides are parallel and equal. It means ABCD is a parallelogram. Is it clear? So here I done, if quadrilateral ABCD in which AD is equal to BC and AB is equal to DC, then ABCD is a parallelogram. Is it clear? And similarly the fourth one, the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. So here the opposite angle, P opposite angle is R. So these two are equal, and here these two are equal. The opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. If PQRS is a parallelogram, then their opposite angles are equal, right? So write down here, if PQRS is a parallelogram, then angle P is equal to angle R and angle S is equal to angle Q. Is it clear? Well students, the next property is the fifth one. If in a quadrilateral each pair of opposite angles are equal, then it is a parallelogram. So here PQRS is a parallelogram. In this parallelogram the opposite angles are equal. It means here angle P is equal to angle Q and angle S is equal to angle Q. Here the opposite angles are equal. In a quadrilateral opposite angles are equal means this quadrilateral is a parallelogram. See here, write down, if quadrilateral PQR PQRS in which angle P is equal to angle R, opposite angles are equal, and angle S is equal to angle Q, these two are the opposite, equal, then the quadrilateral PQR is a parallelogram. Then the quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Is it clear? So well, the next one, the sixth property is the diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. The diagonals of a parallelogram. Here in the ABCD is a parallelogram. So these diagonals, AC is the diagonal and BD is the diagonal. These two diagonal bisect each other at O. It means these two sides are equal. Is it clear? So write down here, if ABCD is a parallelogram, then the diagonals are bisect each other. Then AO is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. So diagonals are bisect each other. So well students, the last property, the seventh one, if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is a parallelogram. So here the given ABCD is a quadrilateral. So in this quadrilateral, the diagonal AC and BD, these two diagonal are intersect at the O and bisect. It means AO is equal to OC and DO is equal to OB. The diagonals are bisect each other, then the ABCD is a parallelogram. So write down here. So if a quadrilateral ABCD in which diagonals AC and BD intersect at O such that AO is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD, then the quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Is it clear? So if the diagonals of a quadrilateral are bisect each other, it means that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Well students, next concept is the midpoint theorem. So here the first statement is that the line segment joining the midpoint of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So here ABCD is a triangle. In that D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of AC. So when we join these two DE, then DE is a parallel to the BC. We want to show here DE is a parallel to the BC. Means these two sides are parallel to the each other when D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of AC. Right? So write down here. In a triangle ABC in which D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of AC, then DE is a parallel to BC. Is it clear? Their proof also is there. So later we will discuss. So next statement is there. The line segment drawn through the midpoint of a one side of a triangle and parallel to other side are bisect the third side. So here in a triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of AB and DE is parallel to the BC. Then E is the midpoint of AC. Here E is the midpoint. If D is the midpoint of AC and DE is parallel to the BC, then E is the midpoint of AC. Is it clear? So in a triangle ABC, if D is midpoint of AB and DE is parallel to BC, then E is the midpoint of AC. Is it clear? So here two theorems are there. The first one, in a triangle ABC, D is the midpoint of AB and E is the midpoint of AC, then DE is parallel to BC. These two are the parallel. If these 2 points are the midpoint of the two sides, then automatically the line segment is parallel to the third line, right? And second theorem says that D is the midpoint of AC and DE is the parallel to the BC. Then automatically D is the midpoint of AC. Is it clear? So this is all about properties of a parallelogram and two theorems are there.